Welcome in to the Fantasy Football Game Show. We got a Friends episode today. Let's go. Woo. We are Front Yard Fantasy. Yeah. We're here with Better Sports Network, and I am joined by Fredo, Jordan, and good friend Josh. How you guys doing today?
Do we all answer at the same time?
All answer at the same time.
We're all doing great.
Good.
Yeah, like that's good. Yeah, let's just keep talking. Yeah. Okay. Woo. Yeah. I hope you all got that.
That's great. Jordan, did I hear that you said la 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 la?
Loud noises?
I think I heard that. I think I picked that part out.
Lots of noises.
Yeah. If you don't know these guys already, Alfredo Brown over with Football Guys, Josh Fuster at 33rd team, and Jordan, the head of DFS, over at the 33rd team. Make sure you are following these guys because as we're going into the season, this is the crew that you want in your corner, helping you make those fantasy football decisions. I always hit them up whenever I have questions.
We're smart guys.
We're smart guys.
He knows the smart guys to reach out to for smart guys.
Yeah, I'm really good at finding the smart guys
in this room.
Yeah,
Jail's the engineer reaches out to us. It's okay.
Yeah, always engineering. We got Maria in the chat.
Maria,
I'm very
what's up,
excited for
Maria?
the show. I'm sorry, I'm very excited for the show. Let's go.
Oh, I see. Because the period.
The period. Yeah.
First was just a statement.
Very dry. Yeah, that's great. Great job, Maria. And then we got Herms in here. Said, "Oh my God, look at all these faces. Welcome in, Herms.
Look at your face, Herms. What's
look
up,
at
man?
that face. What a face. We got Jay in here. Said, look at this handsome crew. So handsome.
Alfredo and Josh pulling the show.
Facts. Dustin in here. Wow, old school. Wow, old school indeed. We got Scott Fish in here. We got some Jershes.
Pew, pew, pew.
We got lots of love. Victor in here said, what a great surprise. Well, we brought these fellas on to play some fantasy football Jeopardy today. And I have a good one for you guys. I have a very good one for you guys. Yeah, they should not have left me here.
If I know anything about when JL says I've got a good one for you guys, we're in for it today.
We're in for it. It's not a good one. It's not a good one. Before we get into our game and our game rules, we got a question in the chat from Tyler. He said, hey, I need a QB3. Would you trade a JSN for Baker Mayfield and Jahan Dotson? What do you guys think?
Well, it's got to be a super flex league dynasty. I'm assuming. Oh man, I love Dotson, but like Baker Mayfield's nothing. It's not a lot of value there, and I'd definitely rather have JSN over Dotson. And I don't even know if Baker Mayfield's going to be playing quarterback this year. Could easily be a backup. So I think I got to hang on to JSN here.
Hanging on to JSN. What about you, Jordan?
I'm hanging on to JSN because I'm not a big Baker Mayfield guy. I watched plenty of him with my Carolina Panthers last year, and you're not getting a QB3. You're getting a QB4 in some leagues. Even though he might not start, it might be Kyle Trask.
Alfredo, please be nice. Say one nice thing about Baker Mayfield.
I will absolutely do no such thing. You can't. Even if there was a fire, I will not say good things about Baker Mayfield. Like
even if there's a fire.
JSN is already an incredibly talented prospect. I don't see how this is I'm getting a QB3. It's not even a 2-for-1, and I typically don't even like 2-for-1 trades, being the one who's giving away that top player. But yeah, this is essentially a 1-for-1. You're trading JSN for Dotson straight up, and I don't know. Let's call that Baker Mayfield a value of like a 4th round rookie pick in that league. So yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, it's a unanimous no for me on this one, or unanimous no from the panel on this one. Me,
we are you are us.
Yeah, we are the singularity.
But I will say I really do like Dotson. I think he's somewhat undervalued in a lot of leagues. So, but JSN's value
just not for not JSN value.
No.
All right, so let's get into our game today. We're playing Fantasy Football Jeopardy. Here are the categories. If this is your first time playing with us, this is similar to the game Jeopardy that you've seen on television. But instead of answering in questions, we're gonna go in turn order. And you don't have to answer in a question. If one of these contestants gets their answer correct, they are going to be able to choose the category of the following contestant. Whoever has the most points by the end of the game wins. And Final Jeopardy will work pretty much the same as the TV show. So you don't have to worry about that to the end, but we'll get there.
So
all right.
if you've seen Jeopardy before, you got it.
Yeah, you'll nail it. You'll figure
I
it out.
saw the one with Sean Connery and Turd Ferguson.
That's the best
Ferguson.
one.
Got
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Yeah.
Dick Sickles it is, and we are Legion. And we got the Dame in the chat said, hello, all
Dame.
lovely faces.
Oh, man.
Welcome in, Dame.
Hello.
Good to see you.
This is awesome. This is awesome being here. By the way, I have to bring up something real fast.
Please.
What's up with McDonald's just stealing our Grimace like hype? I'm sure you've talked about it many times, but like they're going hard on Grimace, aren't they? You know,
I think
Just had to
what
bring it
they,
up.
I think they saw us succeeding, and they got a little jealous. Is honestly,
Exactly.
and they can. They're McDonald's. That's it. Yeah, that's the only thing I can reason. I can't figure out why else they would have brought it back. Not like they would have had that idea.
Nice.
All right, our categories today. We got who drafted me. Who drafted me? Which I don't remember. Oh, this is. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you the player. Yeah, that's gonna tell you the
Great
team.
start.
I thought I had the list in front of me. I didn't. We got you plus me equals us. We got grab bag, which could be anything. We got friend or foe. It's gonna be a little bit of picture games, and then we got FanDuel futures, which is all gonna be questions around futures on the FanDuel Sportsbook.
Perfect.
I'm nervous. Oh boy.
All right, the order.
Should be.
You absolutely should be. The order today is Jordan. You are going first, followed by Alfredo, followed by Josh. Bringing up the boost.
Let's go. That's where I
Help the boost.
That's where I'm at my
Josh,
best.
the boost fuse.
The boost. The
Wait,
boost.
how'd you know about my high school
Booster.
nickname? That's what they always called me.
Oh, Josh.
I think we
don't
have a
wanna
new
know why.
Threads username for you.
Yeah, the booster. Booster NFL.
All right, Alfie B.
Alfie B. Alfie B.
Yeah.
Declining that immediately.
You know a nickname's going to stick whenever the person who came up with it stutters on the first time.
I didn't come up with it. Scott Fish did in the chat. Actually.
Oh, no.
All right, Jordan, you are going first on this one, which means you get to choose your own question and category here. Or I'm sorry, category and question value. Where would you like to start?
I'm going to go who drafted me for 500. Let's start big.
Who drafted me 500? All right, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh my God, he played on so many teams. I'm going to go Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo?
Yep.
Bills? All
Could
right,
be
show
totally
me
wrong.
Buffalo Bills. That
Incorrect.
is
The Rams.
Bills are
Rams.
the team that gave him his big contract.
The Bills.
So I know that. Yeah,
He was drafted before I was born, so that's
like actually though.
Yeah,
You're
you're,
like-
you're
you're like
totally
13.
exempt from knowing anything past that point. I know that for a fact,
I
Jordan.
did not get the Rams. I forgot he played for there.
I wouldn't have gotten that right either. I had like 3 different teams in my mind that I was thinking, but I wouldn't have gotten the Rams. But it seems like some people in the chat, you know.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's,
no, those people were born before it, Before
Yeah. I think we all were here.
Before. 500 questions, they are tough, but I respect your courage, Jordan. All right. Alfredo, we're moving on to you.
Let's do it. Let's go with who drafted me for 400.
Who drafted me for 400? Eli Manning.
Oh, I like this because this is a good trick question.
Yeah, it is.
This would be the Chargers, the San Diego Chargers.
The San Diego Chargers is correct. Well done.
Boom.
Traded to the Giants shortly
Yeah,
thereafter.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember this draft? Were you guys watching this draft live?
No.
Yes.
I was
What year was that? That was like 2003.
5 or 2006 or something.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital because I was just born, but yeah, I was.
I was
I was-
totally watching.
I was watching it as soon as I came out the womb. Eli.
Me
I was
too.
6. 6.
Six.
At the time.
All right. So
I was 12 years old. That's right around when I started watching the draft, but I can't recall actually remembering this. I think it was all going over my head a little bit.
yeah, the drama I imagine was wild. Yeah.
That was
He's
the
like, "I'm not
most
playing for you."
awkward pick ever. Him having to stand there with Paul Tagliabue, hold the jersey, smile, like the weird smile that he's doing, which is actually a grimace.
That's what
And,
it was.
Oh,
Yeah, you see how I brought that back in? And then,
Nice callback.
I hate the NBA and how they make like players go hold up like the team hat who selects them, even though they're traded. Like Andrew Wiggins has to put on a Cleveland Cavaliers hat, even though it was very well known that he was traded for Kevin Love by that point. He's
Yes.
the number 1 pick in the draft.
Do it.
You
Put
have
it
to
on.
the Cleveland hat. It's ridiculous.
Put it all the way on.
Put it all the way on.
Well done, Alfredo. That's going to give you 400 to start this game off. And
Happy
choosing
Great.
Josh's, I was going for Joshua, and then I changed course mid pronunciation, and I went just for Joshua. You have to choose.
My friends call me Jersh. So.
They do call him Jersh. You get to choose Jersh's category. So where would you like to send Jersh?
All right, Jersh. Let's send you to FanDuel Futures.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to take the $400 category seem to work for you, Alphibi. So let's see if it works for me. Let's go.
Yeah, most.
I'll stop,
FanDuel
Alfredo. That'll be
Futures.
the last time I say that. All right. That'll be the last time. All right?
Ate it.
I forget it's a nickname every time until like a solid couple seconds after you say it. I'm like,
It'll be the
Alfie
last
B,
time. I
Alfie
promise.
B. All right, FanDuel Futures and
All right.
400. Here you go. Jersh Bijan Robinson plus 300 is the current favorite for NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. Who has the second best odds? It's CJ Stroud, Jahmyr Gibbs, Anthony Richardson, or Bryce Young?
I got to take out Jahmyr Gibbs. There's no way he has the second best odds, even though I know a lot of people are hyped. It's got to be one of these quarterbacks. I think I'm leaning towards Anthony Richardson right now just because he has the rushing upside. I think that can give him the award. So I'm going to go with Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson, final answer?
Yeah, it might be a little too fantasy focused because I know everyone's drafting Anthony Richardson above Bryce Young and CJ Stroud, but I'll go with Anthony Richardson.
All right, show me Anthony Richardson. That is incorrect, Josh.
Oh, okay.
Number 1 pick, buddy. And my guy, Bryce Young.
Bryce.
No, I think that's the smart money. It makes sense to me that Bryce Young is over Anthony Richardson. It just feels like a lot of people would be betting on Anthony Richardson for some reason. Yeah.
I feel that. And I feel like the rookie quarterback between these top 3 guys, the conversation around them has been very interesting because it feels like people they're not as confident as years past where it feels like, this is definitely the guy. It's definitely the guy. It feels like a little bit more in the middle. Josh, where do you land on these rookie quarterbacks? Which of these 3 guys are you targeting?
So, when we're talking about strictly fantasy football, it has to be Anthony Richardson. He just has by far the most upside. If we're talking about non-superflex leagues, I don't really even want to touch the other 2 guys because their offenses I just don't think are good enough to really support a top 12 fantasy quarterback season. But Anthony Richardson, he actually does have weapons. He's got a slightly better offense and he runs. That's the most important thing. He's going to get rushing touchdowns this year. All 3 of these guys are going to be starters from day 1, I would assume. So they are. But I do like Bryce Young the best. I think he's the smartest. He's cool. If he was just 6'4", he'd be like everyone would be like, this is the next Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So that's what I've got to say there.
I've been saying that for years. If I was only 6'4", just imagine what I could do.
No, but seriously, let's say 6'2". If he was just a little bit taller, if he was, but he's not, unfortunately. But Anthony Richardson by far is the most fantasy upside.
Jordan, you're a Panthers guy.
Yeah.
That's your fanhood. How are you feeling about Bryce Young on your team and that move that the Panthers made to trade up to pick him?
So getting rid of DJ Moore hurt. Obviously, it was needed to because the Bears weren't going to do it without getting that guy, whether it was Brian Burns, Derek Brown, and DJ Moore. Out of those 3, I'm more comfortable getting rid of DJ Moore because I don't think he's quite the elite player at the receiver position. He's a very good receiver, but I don't think he's an elite wide receiver. And his contract, he's getting paid what he should be getting paid. And the time, it'll see how that plays out. But as far as Bryce Young, the only person that his knock is his height. And as Steph Curry, as some other players in basketball, players in the NFL like Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray have had to do it, you prove it on the field and people forget that you're small. Nobody cares about Russell Wilson's height anymore. Nobody cares about Kyler's height anymore. They usually make some memes here and there, but everybody would be fine a fully healthy Kyler Murray or Russell Wilson playing quarterback for their team, especially with what they've done in their career. So I think we will be fine as a team. I think offensively we can not be a top 10 offense, but I would put us in that 15-ish range where I think the pieces around Bryce are enough to move up and down the field. I just don't think the explosive plays are going to be there for fantasy.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And you're right. It does feel like every year they have to pick, like the public has to pick something to target on these top players. Like, it's his hands, it's his height. He can't grab things very good. Doesn't he say it's not Young's height, but Nabazi, it's his slender frame.
It's such a good point. It really is a great point, Joe.
I watched him get hit by SEC opponents. Watch the Tennessee game and watch who hit him right underneath the chin and watch him just get right up. Dude was 345 pounds with a clean rush and just clean Bryce Young. Thought he was concussed. He was fine. 3 touchdowns.
But Jordan, that does go towards your point of saying, people don't have problems with Kyler Murray. They don't have problems with Russell Wilson when they're healthy, right?
Yep.
And just having some more size and not having that slender frame, I think would allow people just to be mentally more comfortable with him staying healthy. I guess that's part of the picture, right? Yeah.
It's like Alfredo has to deal with Tua. Like, if Tua's head
breaks my heart,
the floor, I think nobody would care anymore.
Breaks my heart.
I remember this past offseason being very high on Miami and a lot of people being very upset with having Tua be good. It felt like with all those weapons. It's now the weapons and not him as a quarterback. And now the only thing people say about Tua is concussions, which is sad.
Well, and he learned jiu-jitsu, so he can just absolutely annihilate any defender that's coming at him.
Someone's gonna get wrecked when they run at Tua. He just reflex like drop kicks.
Did he actually?
Yes, he's learning it so that he can get used to. No, yeah, well, it's used to, so he can get used to falling in different ways and have better body control as he's getting hit by something. Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, because like so much of it is like grappling and going down to the ground and stuff like that. So it's kind of just getting better body control and judo. Thank you, Mr. Scampers. So one of those.
I swear I was about to say it seems like judo would be a better thing.
I don't know the difference.
I was like, is he gonna grab? He's gonna put him in an armbar while he's on the ground, like with
judo jitsu.
Judo jitsu, yeah.
Judo jitsu.
No, you haven't heard about it, Josh.
Yeah, it's coming back. We're gonna get into our next question here. Before we do, Scott Fish said people think Bryce Young will have issues, but then also think that they can run for 5 yards and complete a pass in an NFL game.
No.
Absolute unnecessary.
I mean, if you give me 100 tries, I might be able to run for 5 yards once.
No.
Maybe
100 tries, you'd be able to do it once.
They are open up a big enough hole once.
yeah. He's like, Josh is pretty athletic. And
I'm not saying I'm getting 10 yards. All right, like, but
the B gap is made for Josh.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hit the hole fast enough to get.
I played running back when I was like 12 years old. All right,
he hit the hole plenty.
I got it.
It's the exact same thing.
It's the same thing.
What are you doing?
Nailed it.
Jordan, we're coming back to you. What category and question value would you like here?
I want to go with the who drafted me for 300. Let's see if they were drafted when I was alive.
Who drafted me for 300? Robert Woods.
Oh, I know this one.
It's the Bills, right?
The Bills.
Yeah, I was like,
is correct.
Somewhere before the Rams.
Just
answer Bills for every single player in that column. You'll be good.
It's Buffalo Bills.
That was his plan going in.
Now where do I want to throw Alfredo to the grab bag, by the way.
You throw him in the grab bag next?
Yeah.
All right. Robert
he was
Woods.
A second round pick, Robert Woods. I liked him coming out, but then he sucked kind of for the Bills. I was like, never mind.
That's because they sucked. But
yeah, they did.
I don't think we need to spend too much time on Robert Woods, but there's no one here who thinks there's any sort of hope in fantasy for Robert Woods, right?
I'm team Tank Dell, so that's a no for me.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Glad we settled that. We can move on. All right. You got that correct, Jordan, which means you get to choose Alfredo's next category. Where would you like to send him?
Grab bag. I want him there.
Oh, grab bag. That's right. You told me that.
I love the B gap.
You hear the way he said that? He's like, grab bag.
Bag.
It was very much a per my last email.
My last email. Period after grab.
Yes.
Grab bag. And by the way, the chat knew that one. Bills. Bills, or they're singing.
Great
They could be
song.
putting together a song. I don't know. Either could be true.
Bills.
That's exactly the melody in my head. That's weird.
Oh yeah, I'm a lyrical genius.
All right, Alfredo. Which value did you want?
Man, let's go for the biggest bag, 500.
The biggest bag of them
He's
all.
not messing around.
500. Here we go. Which of the following animals does not sleep with one eye open? The African
my.
clawless otter,
Oh my god.
the bottlenose dolphin, penguins, Amazonian manatees, or South American sea lions?
What?
This is why I said Alfredo.
Yes.
I
Yes.
said it was a big bag.
I have no idea how it is.
Oh my word. All right. Well, I mean, I saw the documentary Happy Feet, so I'm gonna go
It's
with
my favorite
penguins.
documentary. Go with penguins. Final answer?
Yes, final answer.
See,
Josh and Jordan, what do you guys think it's penguins?
well, penguins is the only thing that's not like a specific type of penguin. Like a specific like species. Everything else is like the African clawless otter or the bottlenose
That's
dolphin.
a specific type of
Amazonian
penguin.
manatees, then just penguins sitting there. Like, okay.
Going to the South American sea lions. They don't. I don't know.
South American sea lions. Josh, which one did you pick for fun?
I penguins again. I like it.
Do you
I
do
like-
penguins too? All right.
Yeah,
I feel like 3 out of these 5 are not real.
All right, show me penguins. Bonk. That is incorrect.
Oh,
It is
that's a
the
thing?
African.
Oh my gosh,
clawless
it's adorable.
Have you
otter.
guys seen the show Otter Dynasty?
No,
No.
How
hasn't
many
come up-
dynasties are they
Do
gonna
you,
make?
do you like Planet Earth?
that could.
No.
Do you
yeah.
like Game of
like
Thrones?
like
Am-
the
am I
planet that we
human?
live on? Yeah, I love it.
It's like a David Attenborough Planet Earth thing with Game of Thrones mixed together. It's ridiculous. I'm not
Is it
saying
fiction?
it's good. but
Wait.
no,
it
they're
historical
filming these
fiction?
otters, these real life otters,
David
and they're
Attenborough
putting
on a
voices
dragon?
over top of them. It's crazy, man. I digress, but
I don't want to know what you look up in your spare time. I'm good.
it's on
I
HBO,
do.
bro. It's on HBO.
I do. In case you have other great
I
recommendations.
really I want to take Josh's description of this show and then go and Google what this show is because
it
to
will
say that it's
totally
David
say that.
Attenborough mixed with Game of Thrones, this told me absolutely nothing. I have
I
no
don't
idea
know.
what it is,
But
but
it's
I'm
real
intrigued.
life otters, and there's
You have my
different clans of otters, and they put like voices over them. It's like, this is my homeland, and I will protect it. Blah blah blah. Like, it's crazy.
Greg said, "Answer anyone that does not listen to Enter Sandman."
What?
Sleep with one eye open.
Great.
Yeah, it's so
Excellent.
good. That's awesome.
We talked about
I love you,
Metallica
Greg.
so
You're
much
great.
lately. I don't know why. We had
They're
some
badass.
guesses in the chat. Dustin said African otter. It's correct.
Oh,
Ladarius said penguin.
He cheated.
Incorrect.
I don't believe he knew it. He
Yeah,
cheated.
you know what? Ladarius is the one who beat me the other day in pub trivia. So we were gonna be friends. Not really.
I gotta join pub
Club
trivia.
I gotta join Club Penguin again.
Club trivia.
Get-
All right.
I should call it club trivia.
Club
Just, like,
Trivia.
throw a
That-
party
that is a
during
pretty
it.
cool name. That is a pretty sweet
like
name.
a
I steal
rave.
that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
You got it wrong. I get to pick.
Josh got it wrong.
Yeah.
No, Alfredo got it wrong.
Yeah.
Josh, you get to pick. Where do you want to go?
Oh, man, I want just money on the board. I don't know what U plus me equals us means at all.
I don't either.
so
I was
I'm
hoping no one would
terrified to
ask.
go there. Give me FanDuel futures for 300. I want to get on this board.
FanDuel Futures 300. All right, here it is. Who is the current favorite for NFL Coach of the Year?
I know this.
Sean
tough,
Payton,
actually.
Robert Saleh, or Dan Campbell Noodle Soup?
I know this.
It's not your turn, Jordan.
I want to know it.
I don't think it's Robert Saleh, even though
Steal.
like he's a good person just because they Aaron Rodgers. I'm leaning Dan Campbell. I know Sean Payton. A lot of people probably want to put money on him. Dan Campbell, though, people love Dan Campbell, and people expect the Lions to do better. I'm gonna go with Dan Campbell.
Dan
Lock it in.
Campbell.
Lock it in.
Should have guessed.
Rocking it
Seattle.
in. Should have guessed African Clawless Otter.
Penguins.
Show me Dan Campbell. That was super loud. Dan Campbell's absolutely correct.
Let's go.
Well done, Josh. Well done. You are on the board, and you get to choose Jordan's next category.
All right. All right. I mean, I guess those guys have to be the top three. It makes a lot of sense. They got a lot going for them. But Jordan, I want you to go to grab bag. I'm terrified of what's in this grab bag category now, and I don't want to deal with it. So
could be anything.
I'm gonna go for 100 because I'm scared.
Oh,
100.
I'm
Wow.
terrified. Alfredo, you're going here if I get this. Just by the way, we're getting calm out of the way.
I love like the timid overcorrection strategy in this
Yeah,
game. It's
yeah.
completely the other end. All right, grab bag 100. Make a Pokemon sound/cry.
that wasn't it.
Do you want me to do Pika? Like,
Make it earnestly. Got to earnestly embody the Pokemon.
Pikachu?
All right,
That was
I'll
good.
accept that.
I'll give you like a 6 out of 10 on that. Yeah.
That felt like teenage Pika, like maybe a little nervous. You know,
Yeah.
middle
Like he's
school
going through
Pikachu.
puberty or something. Yeah.
Can we give him like
Just
75
me.
points for that instead of 100?
We should. If I could, I would.
By the way, that wasn't even the question. It comes next.
Yeah,
I just
that
want
actually
you
would be hilarious.
You got no points.
And now for
that.
your question.
Oh my god! Give it to somebody who really doesn't want to answer or do whatever it is I'm asking them to do.
Oh, that's terrible.
All right, well done. It's going to give you 100 points, which is going to bring you up to
Yeah.
first place, and you get to choose Alfredo's next category.
Alfredo, you're going to grab bag, dude. You know the deal here.
He told you what was up.
We need to go to grab bag. Get this out of the way.
It's fine. I know a lot of Pokemon.
I know all the
I'm
Pokemon.
not so sure it's going to help you.
Yeah, maybe not. All right, grab bag. Let's just go with 200. That's terrifying.
Everyone's terrified of the grab bag now.
Which one do you go with?
200.
200. All right. How much caffeine? Oops. How much caffeine is in a 1 cup of coffee? 50 milligrams, 95 milligrams, or 10,000
Oh, this is-
milligrams?
This seems unfair.
Yeah, that feels very. I mean, it's also we don't know what kind of how big. Oh man. All right, what
You
kind
can
of
blame-
coffee is
There's,
this?
there's definitely like an average cup of coffee thing you could look up, I'm sure. And I'm sure
I-
that should be
I'm
I
this.
don't know
gonna-
the answer.
I'm
I
just
know
gonna
what I
go.
do.
I'm gonna go with 95 milligrams.
95 milligrams? Locking that in?
Wait, hold on. Average 1 cup of. This is
To
just
what?
to like confirm, right? This is like the average cup of coffee, right?
That's
like,
what I would
just-
assume.
is that- it doesn't say average
It's
here.
exactly 1 cup of coffee.
Because I know like you're.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. No. Like average cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'll.
I thought you were asking if the volume was average, like if there's like an average volume.
No.
And I was like, no, man, it's exactly.
No, I
1
drink a
cup.
gallon.
32 ounces.
I'm just walking
Yeah,
around with
gallon
a 2
might have
liter,
10,000.
2 liter. Like it used to be Sprite, now it's just Cuban coffee, and I just walk
Yeah,
around
it's just
with it
Cuban
in the
coffee.
gym.
It used to be Sprite. Like you had, like that's the next logical jump from Sprite is a
Like
gallon of
we
Cuban
we
coffee.
finished a 2 liter of Sprite, and we're like, we're not gonna throw this away. This is a perfectly good container. And then we poured our coffee.
Perfectly good container. Yeah.
Sheesh. All right. Well, it's obviously not 10,000. 50 milligrams just seems like a weak cup of coffee. Let's go with 95.
95.
Yeah.
All right, show me 95. 95 is correct.
I would've
Well
gone
Oh,
with
done.
95.
thank you,
too.
America. Thank you.
I know I have some tea, and it's like less than coffee, and I think it's like around 45 milligrams of caffeine in that tea. So I know
So you did
it's-
some deducing.
Yeah, I was just like, it even like says on the bag, it's like less than a cup of coffee, but close.
I don't even drink coffee, so I would have had no chance.
You don't
would've
have
gone
to
with
drink it to
10,000.
know this.
It's true.
Yeah.
But
The chat, only Dustin got this one correct. 95.
I'm pretty sure
Really?
Dustin's cheating. He has the answers.
He knew exactly 95 out of these 3 answers. How could he possibly have done that?
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You're a nut, Dustin.
You're nuts.
Wild.
The Scamper has guessed 50. Wow, what a cat.
Oh man.
What a cat.
The cat doesn't drink coffee.
Cat definitely doesn't drink coffee. He couldn't know.
Yeah, it doesn't even have thumbs.
Could you imagine, like, though, like a cat on coffee? That's too much.
An African clawless cat
Exactly.
With one eye open.
with one eye open. All right. Alfredo, you got that correct. So you get to choose Josh's next category.
going.
No, you know what?
Okay.
Yeah, never mind. I was gonna get adventurous here and send you plus me equals us because you seemed a little scared of it.
He's one
I'm
of us needs
terrified
to
of
find
it.
out
But-
about it.
but
He's
terrified.
so
Grab
curious.
bag has less options for you, and you're gonna be stuck with a harder question. So I'm gonna send you to grab bag.
Yeah. Give me the $300 one. Let's go for it. Let's go
Super
for it.
weird board strategy
forming,
today,
yeah.
guys. Yeah, board.
I
board
like it.
forming,
I like it.
board.
I'm terrified.
All
of
over the
grab bag.
place.
Oh, wow. That's teeny tiny.
Oh.
How many girlfriends did Jim Halpert have over the course of the series The Office? 3, 5, or 2?
So there's Pam. There's two big ones.
They were normal size.
They're huge.
How dare you call them big?
I'm trying just like not to look
Like
at the
6'8".
chat. I have a feeling a lot of people are gonna know this. I'm not the biggest Office fan.
Oh,
Definitely
man.
not 5. I
wonder who
I don't
is.
think it's 5.
Jim's a player, man.
I'm trying to think. He's with Pam for so long. So it's just his first couple seasons. I think he lies about having a girlfriend at one point, doesn't he? I'm gonna go with 3, even though I can only remember 2.
3?
So I don't know why I'm going with 3, but I'll go with 3. I'll go with 3.
I think Jim killed someone. I don't know.
Jim killed a guy.
It's true. Can't be
Strangler
sure.
or whatever.
Josh, you said 3, correct?
Yeah. I'm
All
not
right.
100% sure though. to be
Show
honest
me
with you.
3.
You got it. You got it.
I got
3 is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Katie,
Yeah.
Karen,
And a young Amy Adams.
Right. Okay.
Karen was underrated character.
Yeah,
Karen
yeah.
was way.
Yeah, we
underrated.
were taught to hate her because we wanted Pam.
Yeah,
But she was totally normal.
it's not
Karen
her
didn't
fault.
do anything wrong. She got like a
Nothing.
little bit upset, like because of the Pam
Totally
situation,
reasonable.
understandably.
Yeah,
And,
was losing her man.
and Jim was just like, I don't know, bro. This
I kind of love her. She
Yeah,
was
your
from the
your
first
Jim
part of
is
the
spot
series.
on.
Thank you.
All right, Josh, you got that correct. That is going to give you 300 and tie you up here in first, and you get to choose Jordan's next category.
Let's go. Finish it up. Finish it up, Jordan. Finish up the grab bag. Finish it up, Jordan. Come on. You know you are.
400. I can't choose anything.
See, the
else.
thing is, I know you know your football. Actually, I know we all know our football, so I'm just trying to get this
No,
knowledge
it's all
stuff
I
out
don't
of you.
know.
Terrified of FanDuel futures. You could have sent me there.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, grab back 400. Jordan, what's the name of this Rick and Morty character?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, I know it. I knew it.
yeah, me
Thank
too.
God I did not get
It's
this
something
question.
cat. It's
I'm forgetting it too, though.
oh my god, this is killing me.
I'm going to ask you to get out of the chat. Well, actually, just
Get
don't-
out of there.
Just
Keep your
eyes
fingers
closed.
in your eyes.
Just keep your eyes
closed.
covered.
It's like something so weird, man, too. Oh, Squanch.
Final answer?
Yes.
Show me Squanch. That is incorrect. It is Squanchy.
Oh, that's
It
good.
is Squanchy.
It is Squanchy.
It is actually.
I will not give points for Squanch. I will only
Now,
give points for
Squanch is definitely
That's fine.
said throughout, like the
Yeah.
time, like when they talk, they say
Remember
Squanch.
the episode where he
But his
like
name is Squanchy. Yeah.
It's a nickname, like Josh is a
That
nickname
hurts.
Yeah, exactly.
for
Exactly.
Joshua.
Joshua. Uh-huh. And never mind.
Alfie.
Oh,
B
I was
is
about to
the
go
nigga
somewhere
for
dark, Alfredo. I'm not gonna do it.
No, don't take me back to
I'm
those
not
days.
gonna do it.
All
I
right.
told you that was the last
That
one.
hurts.
I told you that was the last one.
Oh,
Squanchy
that
likes
hurts.
the squanch. Jay.
I don't think yeah, that would have been tough because I did know
I would
the
have been
character.
struggling here because, like Jordan, I was like, it's something cat. I thought for a
Something
second
cat,
myself
yeah.
too. But
But
yeah,
no,
it was Squanchy.
there's an episode. I forgot what episode came to mind, but one. I think it was Morty who called him Squanch. That reminded
I'm
me.
squanching here. I mean, they just put the word squanch in everything he does.
They
Yeah.
do.
It's like a Smurf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They do.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It's exactly like a Smurf. Yeah.
Very impressive that you got to Squanch, but unfortunately, no points on that one. Jordan, Alfredo, you get to choose your category. Please go to U plus me equals us. Please.
Yeah, let's
for the
do
love
that.
of
Let's
God.
do that. Let's go to you plus me equals us.
Okay.
And let's-
see.
Let's get nuts. Let's go for 500.
Oh, all
Start
right.
off with a bang.
I woke up feeling dangerous. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I have literally
She's
no
an
idea
extra
what this is going to be.
dude.
This could be anything. Let's see.
That makes 4 of us.
I'm
That
excited.
makes all of us except Jay. Who threw the most total passing touchdowns in 2022? Davis Mills plus Mike White, or Baker Mayfield plus Carson Wentz,
Okay.
or Aaron Rodgers?
Yep, I know it.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
Yuck.
What are
I
you
feel like
thinking?
it's a trap, but not really a trap. But kind of a trap. But
Try.
it might not be a trap.
It Could be a trap. Could be a double trap. I like double traps. I also like triple traps, which makes the whole double trap information kind of useless.
Yuck. Sheesh. Rodgers didn't have a good year, but I feel like Wentz had a really good start, and Baker started more games than I think. I'm not gonna like it because I besmirched his name earlier, but let's go Baker and Carson Wentz.
Baker and Carson Wentz for the combo that threw the
I mean,
most.
Baker was throwing touchdowns for 2 different teams last year, so yeah.
The Denver game, I think, won it for that question. When they played like the Broncos and they beat them like 40-14 or something crazy.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
probably would have ended up going with Rodgers, but it does feel like
That's where I was leaning, but
it feels like a trap.
I remember his season was so uncharacteristically bad, and looking back at the stats, I was like, "Sheesh."
Yeah. I like what you went with here. I think you're probably right. Yeah.
All right, you went with Baker Mayfield and Carson Wentz. Ladarius is with you in the chat. We'll see if it's correct.
Darius, my cousin.
That is
It's Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, wow.
incorrect. I'm sorry, Aaron Rodgers.
I thought-
Sheesh. Big
I
sheesh.
thought Baker thought
Big
16. Dang. He was that
So-
bad, huh?
Well, he did miss like a lot of games in the middle there, but
It
Aaron
doesn't
Rodgers,
count
his
when the
season-
other team gets a touchdown and because you threw it to them. That doesn't go towards the
That
positive.
should
sure?
count. You just said passing touchdowns. But Aaron Rodgers' season was uncharacteristically bad, but it's more, I think, because he threw so many interceptions compared to what he normally throws. And
Because he was
I
a
guess-
young receiving core.
Yeah, exactly.
And an offensive line.
Yeah.
Alfredo, how are you feeling about Aaron Rodgers being plugged into this New York Jets offense? Is he the type of player that's going to just be fantastic, or are you worried that a lot of the issues that we saw in Green Bay are going to transfer over to New York?
I think that conventional wisdom and just like logic here tells you, okay, he's going to an offensive coordinator that he's familiar with Nathaniel Hackett. He's getting better playmakers with Garrett Wilson than he had, in Green Bay. But there's also this is a very different team than what he was used to in Green Bay. Like he had to be the savior every single game. Now he's going to a team he already plays really slow. He's going to have a good defense there. They have a stable of running backs and potentially adding Dalvin Cook. So I think Rodgers will be fine. I just don't think he's going to be asked to do as many game-saving plays as he has had to do with the Packers in the past. So I think he'll be better for the NFL than he will be for fantasy. I'm not as excited for him in fantasy, but I think he'll be just fine and keeping the Jets competitive.
Josh, how you feeling about those Jets skill position players there?
Oh, I love the Jets skill position players. I mean, I wish Breece Hall was healthy. We got to see what the hell's going to be like. But I do think he's going to be there week 1. But I think they're going to slowly bring him on. So, I really like Breece Hall this upcoming season, but it might take quite a few weeks to really get him back to full action. Garrett Wilson, he should have a fantastic season. I'm all in on Garrett Wilson like a lot of other people are. I love the weapons. Outside of Garrett Wilson, though, in the receiving core, it's a little sketchy. Like I think a lot of people are going to get theirs. A lot of people are going to get opportunities, a lot of big games for different people, but it's going to be inconsistent. So outside of Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall, I think it could be a little inconsistent because, like Alfredo said, Aaron Rodgers likes to run a slower offense. It's going to be really good for the NFL. So, but for fantasy, it's going to be a little weird.
Yeah, I think that Jets team could potentially be the team that is either going to really change outcomes for fantasy managers this year. Jordan, for someone, you are a former college scout and DFS guy, a numbers guy. How are you feeling about Garrett Wilson's dynasty value? Because we saw it shoot up last year, and he's in the conversation as this top 3 wide receiver in dynasty. You feel like that's valid?
I don't think Garrett Wilson should be that high up just because of the uncertainty after Aaron Rodgers. And yes, he's a phenomenal receiver, but first off, I think the Ohio State receiver next year with Marvin Harrison is better than him as a just prospect player. I think he's going to be the best prospect that I've ever scouted. And as far as the Jets this upcoming year, Garrett Wilson's year is going to come down to how healthy Breece Hall is. Aaron Rodgers will throw 30 to 40 plus touchdowns if he can get single high coverage, which is 1 safety deep. But if he sees two safeties back there, he's going to check to a run play. He's going to keep things underneath, and that's not where Garrett Wilson's just going to win. So they also have a division that is arguably the best division in football right now. And defensively, Xavier Howard, Jalen Ramsey, Tre'Davious White, now that he's actually fully healthy. Like, there's a lot of factors that Garrett Wilson's going to have to go through to win. And Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers took a long time to develop the chemistry that they had. So I'm intrigued to see it. I don't expect it to be as high of an expectations that people have placed it.
That's totally fair. All right, guys. We are going into the most important part of this game. It's the point in the game where the winner becomes known.
Oh, baby. That's usually called the end, I think. I think people just call it the end.
True.
Yeah.
This is crunch time. Where do we leave off? Let's see. Josh, you got that one wrong, I think.
Alfredo got it wrong.
Alfredo, you got that one wrong. Josh,
No, Josh
you
got it
get
wrong.
this one wrong.
All right, let's go friend or foe for four. No, wait. Let's go 300. Let's go 300. Let me just take that. I'm going to be a little bit more easy on it.
Loser.
Friend or foe for 300. Let's see what's going on over here.
Wow, it's our last.
It's pronounced friend or
category,
fox, by the way.
guys. Friend or fox.
Friend or
fox. You idiot.
Per my last email.
For my last email, friend or foe 300. Here's your question, Josh.
Oh, my.
Friend or
Wait.
foe?
Wait. Am I supposed to pick which one's right? Now I'm like just
pick which one is correct.
They're the same picture.
confused. I'm so confused. Like I'm going back and forth in my mind thinking both have been correct. A
Depending
what's more
on
correct?
if you were looking through
I'm going
mirror.
A. I'm going A. I don't know.
A?
I'm so confused
Final
just
answer?
looking at this. This is hurting my brain.
B is giving me a headache.
Yeah, B is giving me more of a headache. That's why I'm gonna go with A.
A, final answer?
Yeah, B looks a little. There's something about B that I'm like, yeah, I don't know. A.
You were all about the B in the earlier question. Now you're not about B. All right.
The B
Johnny,
hole?
hey.
What do you think?
The B hole?
The B gap.
The B gap?
The B
I mean,
hole gap.
not the B hole. Yeah.
All right, Josh, show me A. That is correct.
Let's
Well done. Well done.
That really threw my mind in a tizzy. I was
It's a
like,
tizzy.
What's going on here?
And the chat mostly knew this one. We got A from pretty much everyone except Craig said B.
I was
Just
just
the one
mostly
guy in the
upset that
chat.
they weren't facing each other.
Why aren't they friends?
Yeah. They're fighting.
No, answer's Fox.
Doesn't say it's the only left-facing logo in the NFL.
That's helpful
Well,
for the other
I
ones.
hope that
Thank you.
doesn't apply
Yeah,
to
there's-
other
We're not-
things.
You'll see.
That's
You'll
the-
see.
Yikes. I'm not exactly sure what's about to go down.
See if
here,
you trust
but,
Dustin or not.
Where are you sending me, Josh?
You can go to. I'm gonna keep you low, and I'm gonna send you to who drafted me. Just keep your
200.
score away from mine.
200.
Keeping
Yeah.
you down. 200. All right. 200. Kirk Cousins.
Oh, the Commanders. Well, Washington.
The Washington. Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Washington Commanders. I'm not saying it.
Washington.
You gotta say it.
It does feel like when people say it, they kind of do that. It's like they'll find any reason to.
I'm not saying it.
Oh, well done.
that's fantastic.
You were
that's
going to get
fantastic.
those points.
That South Park episode where they changed it.
Oh yeah.
My favorite bit of all time, but
Never mind. I can't say.
the
it.
Washington football
Anyway.
team, dude. All right, Josh, you're going to, or
Listen.
Alfredo, you're going to. I'm gonna be nice. You plus
Or
me
Alfred.
equals us.
Which one? You plus
You
me equals us.
I'm gonna send you
Okay.
there.
All right, Alfredo. You plus me equals us. What question value would you like?
Oh, shucks. Let's go with 400.
400.
Going for that
Nice.
lead. I mean, might as well.
Ooh. All right, 400. Which side had more total receptions in 2022? Amon-Ra St. Brown or James Conner plus George Pickens?
That's a
Kinda
close.
tricky. Yeah.
Yeah,
tricky.
it's close. I'm gonna go Amon-Ra St. Brown. Pickens didn't have nearly as many receptions as we think. Connor picked up in the later half of the year, but I don't think it was enough. And Amon-Ra like came out so hot at the beginning and finished really strong as well. I'm gonna go with St. Brown.
All right, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I could see this going either way.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
just-
correct.
Shazam! Let's go.
Shazam.
Yeah, I was thinking Amon-Ra had 106.
I didn't know how. I knew Amon-Ra was around 100, and I was like, James Conner and Pickens probably had around 50 each. That's exactly how I was thinking about it. So I was like,
Fredo, send him to Who Drafted Me. Come on.
go ahead, do it. Do it. Do it.
Let him
Do
tie it.
Do
I
it.
don't wanna.
You do it. Where you want to send them? Where you want to send them, Alfred? You get to choose.
Oh, shucks.
He's going to send me there.
Do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Your eyes
Let's
up, though.
do
Greg.
it. All right.
Let's go to Who Drafted Me.
I think you know which one, JL.
I read this in the wrong order. Greg said, I guess I'll have to turn around and drive back home with my head down. And
Wait,
Scampers
what?
goes,
That
keep
seems
your eyes
unsafe.
up though.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes up though, Greg.
Head down, eyes up, can't lose.
Solid advice. Please heed it, Greg. Please heed it. Oh, okay. I totally missed the conversation right before I started.
Who drafted me for 100?
Who drafted me for 100? You got it.
No, for 500.
Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Panthers.
Panthers.
He didn't say that. He didn't say the full official name.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
Well, either did Jordan last time, so.
Well, then they should both lose points.
No, he had Washington on the thing. All right.
Carolina Squanchers doesn't count.
The Squanchers.
The Squanchies don't count. Well done, Josh. That's going to give you an extra 100, and you get to choose Jordan's next category.
Friend or foe, Jordan? Friend or foe?
Fox.
I'm helping you out here because, like,
I would have FanDuel Futures would have been helping out, but
no, I think this is helping you out.
What question value would you like, Jordan?
500, please.
500. You got it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, my.
Friend or foe?
Good job on
A,
this.
final
Yeah.
answer?
Yep. That could be wrong.
In fact, you are wrong. It was B.
Yes, let's
Interesting.
It
go.
was B.
It felt awkward to have it on the left eye, but I guess it's mirrored.
Is he left-eyed?
Like,
Need to
it's
do
right
more
eye.
pirate research.
Yeah. Pirates are notoriously left-eyed.
Come on, bro.
I
You know how this
Well,
goes.
the one in logo A was actually Nick Fury. That wasn't even the Raiders logo.
Oh, I
That was
see it.
very cool.
I see it. I like the guy. I like the third one over. Where it's just him with the eye open.
The third one's creepy. The third and fourth are super creepy.
Does it just have a black eye?
D
Like,
has
Simpsons?
no, like his eyes are just closed.
No, he's just
Is that-
listening to Metallica.
Is that Craig on the way home?
Yeah, D is Craig on the way home. C is Mr. Scampers listening to Metallica. A is Nick Fury, and B is the Raiders logo.
I think
This was
Craig
this
is
was
obviously-
easy. This was easy.
Who did it? All right, Alfredo, you are next. You get to choose your own
Free reign.
category and value.
Oh boy.
Chat knew that one.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
bad.
go.
So well.
Let's go.
I
Friend
didn't know
or Fox 400.
I keep thinking you're saying something else.
I
Friend
keep
or
thinking I'm
foe?
saying it too, so I'm like getting really nervous every time I say it as well.
Sometimes both.
Oh, this is
Okay.
cool. Good job on this. Jay.
Yeah, shout out Jay.
He said in the
I
chat, he
almost
said he
took
worked
credit.
hard on this category. So
All right, what do you think is the right logo? I don't really get the name. What's the name?
What?
The
it's
category
like
name.
faux, it's like
Oh.
fake.
I gotta
Like,
ask
let's-
you. I don't know if you
Yeah.
can tell.
Oh, it's like yeah.
Yeah. And it's also playing. Yeah, it works.
Hmm. All right, so it's definitely not C. And I remember like every time I've been to Tennessee, I've noticed the state flag, and it's basically the Titans logo, just the fire on the end
But
of it.
are you implying the same thing?
Yeah, no, like they incorporated it. I think I remember those stars being red, so I want to say it's B.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
Show me B.
Good job.
He is
Woo,
back to
baby.
back.
You know what
Hold
would be great if you added another option on these and be like none of the above.
There's just no. It's like a dead square. There's no
Yeah.
points available.
Just like it's none of these. That would be
None
tough.
of these. Oh, that would be good though. You just have to know.
Yeah.
All right, you get to choose Josh's next category Where are you sending him?
I can't.
I'm gonna send him to friend or foe. I said it correctly
Okay.
this time. I just got too nervous.
Oh, you
Nice.
loser. 200. Let's go.
200. All right. Friend or foe?
I think it has the star. I'm not sure now. It's making me just go with B.
I mean, if you're a patriot going to war, you don't want to give away what side you're on. Why would you put a star in that?
Like the
Just
A
seems silly.
looks a little strange, honestly. It looks
Just giving
too
up your
simple.
advantage. Show me B. B is absolutely correct. Well done, Josh.
Never
Well,
looked at logos this intensely.
I know, right? My thought process on these is always the same. I see the first one, I go, "Yep, that's it," and then I see the second one, I went, "Wait."
The amount of panic that sets in as
Oh,
the
yeah.
image is just revealing itself. I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh, I don't
yeah,
even
yeah.
know anything about the NFL.
Yeah.
That's why I was going so fast. That's why I'm like, hey, nope, don't want to think about it.
The chat knew this one. B's all around. Well done. You guys want to do a speed through one more round? Quick round
Yeah.
for Final Jeopardy?
We'll shut
All
up
right,
and play.
One more quick one. Josh, you got that correct. So you get to choose Jordan's category.
Josh is frozen. I choose FanDuel futures for
Oh,
500.
no. Oh, no. Oh, what do we do now? I guess we just play. Okay, FanDuel futures for 500.
Yep, because
All right.
Josh is frozen. Yes.
Get
back in the
I think
game.
that's the same rules we have. Oh,
He left. He's probably
wait.
coming back.
wait.
Oh,
He made it back in time. He made it back in time. Let's go.
I'm
Josh,
sorry.
where are you
Okay.
sending Jordan?
Whatever.
So much drama.
You know, friend or foe. I gotta do it. I'm sorry. Jordan, I feel bad. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Oh,
Right there,
come on.
bro.
This hurts. It's B. He almost got me this time, but it's B.
It's B. It's B.
It's B.
It is B. Well done. That's a tricky
that-
one.
That was actually really good.
Is that Betty White?
That is
Yeah,
Betty
it
White.
is.
That's
Yes,
fantastic.
Betty White.
it is.
It was a
Yes.
little blurry on my screen when it first came up. I thought it was Miss Doubtfire.
That's a solid.
That too, though.
That's a totally valid thought.
That was fantastic.
All right, where are you sending
You
Alfredo?
plus me equals us, because that's
All
his
right.
favorite category.
What question value would you like?
Let's go with 300.
300. Which side has more total interceptions in 2022? Geno Smith plus Tom Brady or Kirk Cousins?
More interceptions in 2022. I know that Geno didn't throw too many. He had a lot of passes that could have been intercepted. But I know he didn't throw too many.
What's it going to be?
Tom was not. Man.
You need an answer, Alfredo.
I
It's
don't-
speed
yeah.
rounds. Rapid
Yeah,
round.
my bad. Let's just more interceptions. Let's go with A.
A, final answer?
Yeah.
Geno Smith plus Tom Brady?
Yeah.
All
That
right.
seems relatively easy.
That is absolutely correct.
Good
They
job.
had
Good job. Let's
20 to
Damn.
14. Well done. Alfredo, it's going to give you an
Thanks.
additional 300, and you get to choose Josh's last category.
All right. Josue,
Fredo, you got a good lead here.
let's go. You plus me equals us.
All right,
You
sounds good.
plus-
200. Let's go.
200. All right. Which side had more total rushing touchdowns in 2022? Jalen Hurts or Ramondre Stevenson and Travis Etienne?
Oh God, that feels so dirty. I'll go with Jalen Hurts.
You're going to go with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Show me Jalen Hurts. That is absolutely
Let's
correct.
go. Let's go. Okay, that
Correct.
was tricky. That was tricky.
You're
13
I
QB
like it.
sneaks, dude.
All right, that is going to bring the score to Alfredo in the lead, 1,700, followed by Josh with 1,400, followed by Jordan with 700. Anybody can win this game. Final Jeopardy. Fellas, it's going to work a little differently than the other ones, but it's going to work exactly the same as the other Jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty easy to pick up. I'm going to give you the category for the Final Jeopardy question. You need to tell me, you need to write down how much you are going to wager of your available amount here. You can lose points if you do get this wrong.
Can't believe
So-
Simon didn't tell me to bring pen and paper.
I
It's crazy.
know. It's so rude. From the
Classic.
Netherlands. Yeah. All right. The category value is 2022 stats.
2022 stats.
Yeah, I like that.
Jordan just got excited. All right.
All right. Let me know when you have your wagers.
I got
I'm
mine.
ready. I'm wagered.
My pen is not cooperating though.
No, I'm working hard with my pen too.
I'm working hard with my pen.
My phone should work just fine.
Okay.
Oh, my phone's a
We good.
camera.
That's fair.
All right. You guys got your wagers?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and reveal them. All right. We got 1,400 from Josh. We got
I'm all in.
$12.99 from Alfredo, and we got all of it from Jordan.
Yep.
Got all of it from Jordan. All right. Let me just make sure this thing is. I can pull this up. Here we go. All right. Here is your final Jeopardy question.
Hit me.
Which player had the least amount of rushing yards in 2022? Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, or Travis Kelce?
Wow. Oh my gosh, what a question.
I know.
I got it, I think.
I think I got it too.
My brain tells me something logically, but
No, don't follow logic. That's just
I want to throw that out the
That's
window.
cheating.
Obviously.
No following logic.
All right.
I think I know this.
Okay. I'm locked
Possible
in.
elimination.
All right. You got him?
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
I got it.
All right, contestants, go ahead and reveal. All right, we got B.
We all
said
Alfredo.
Diggs.
Everybody
we all said Diggs.
Diggs.
We all said Diggs.
All of you. So basically, this is going to be either
Wait,
Alfredo.
or Alfredo. Wait, no.
I think either Alfredo or it's whoever didn't wager all their amount.
I wagered everything.
No, Alfredo outdid.
I did
Josh.
$12.99.
Yeah,
That would
so-
that's over me. Alfredo won.
Yeah. Yes.
If you get it right, but if you get it wrong, who wins?
Then Alfredo won.
Oh,
Yeah.
so both of them win?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wagered everything.
Well, congratulations, Alfredo.
I still want to be right though. I still want to
Wait,
be right.
Which player
We don't
had
know.
the least amount of rushing yards in
Hey,
2022?
Devontae Adams.
The answer is Stephon Diggs.
Oh,
Well done.
He gets too much
Well
power.
done. It was -3 from Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
I only got.
Yeah.
I don't know why I put Kelce in there, but -3 for Diggs, -1 for Devontae Adams, and 5 from Kelce.
That's pretty funny, actually. That's pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
That was a great question.
So well done, Alfredo. You're gonna win this game of Fantasy Football Jeopardy. Well done.
Good job, man.
Yay.
Proud of you.
Thanks,
Let's
everybody.
go.
It's a big day.
All right, that is going to do it for us here on the Fantasy Football Game Show, brought to you by the Better Sports Network. If you aren't already, make sure you are following these fellas. They are fantastic resources for fantasy football, for betting, for DFS. I promise you. Josh Fuster, Jordan at Jordan Vanek DFS, and Alfredo at the Pretend GM. These guys are fantastic follows, and always on Twitter, especially Josh. He's especially always hanging on Twitter.
Hey, me and Twitter, we go like
We
that.
gotta love
Peanut
each
butter
other,
jelly.
yeah.
Let's go. Love you guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining us today, guys. That was a ton of fun. We'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time, like we are every single weekday. Until then, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Trading makes fantasy fun.
Bye-bye.
So long.